Okay, so here's some core rules to the game. Ones always fails under the d20. 20s always pass naturally. When you attack, you can roll a d20 and try to get a 20 with your STL. Add your STL to it. If you do, you get to hide yourself as you're attacking, so you don't have to reveal yourself. Support happens when you have your friend nearby. You get a +3 to the roll and plus d6, and then you multiply that by how many people you have. So it'd be a +6 over +6 +9 because he has 3 friends nearby. If you're on the same spot, you basically get to shove the guy. Okay, you get to shove him, so that's d6 damage. And if you shove him into another opponent or monster, the monster or opponent shoves them again. You just keep shoving until they're in an open space. Every time they get shoved, they take damage into terrain, whatever. Okay. Every time you take an objective back to the tower, you have the option of leveling up your character, meaning they get to level up either damage, their senses, whatever. Objectives. So once you take it and you move to the tower, immediately when you touch the tower, immediately when you land on the tower space, then you get to score the point and level up, okay? But you don't have to take the objective right away when you walk up to it. That way it gives a little more mystery. You can keep track of all your tower HP. Once your tower is destroyed, it's gone unless you have a specific way to bring it back with ability or something like that. You can reposition your tower as well too, but you need the proper ability or cards to do it. This will keep track of your round, the turn, how many objectives you have, so that you can go, okay, well, I took more than half, the countdown begins, and your score. And then, like I said, you can have a little white piece of paper to write on your HP, all that stuff too. You can fall off buildings and stuff like that. Every time you fall off, it takes d6 damage per level. It increases and ramps up as you go higher you fall down. If you are in combat and you fall back, this is called disengage. That means that you can't do anything because you fell back from close combat. If you're shooting or casting spells from a range, that doesn't matter. But when you fall back, you're done. So back to the senses. You know, you have sight, hear, taste, smell, touch, the 5 senses. The other 2 special ones are intuition, which means that you get just to pick a point. And if you get it correctly, you get a bonus to your character, like healing your character, etc. And then also you have fear, where basically, as long as you're within 3 spaces of the enemy, you get to perform a fear. You roll a d20, add your fear modifier to it. If you get a 20, then your opponent is scared and they cannot search until the next round. Let's see.